Introduce yourself.
My name is PervisFly. I just finished my junior year at Jackson State University. I'm from Canton, Mississippi, and I'm a computer science major.
Why did you choose the REU program in wireless ad hoc networks and sensor networks at Jackson State University?
Well, the first and main reason was to gain experience that will help me in my future career. The second reason is that it was close by, and since I'm a Jackson State University student, I wanted to gain the experience close to home. The third reason was to gain programming skills. And the fourth reason was to, well, this was more of a personal reason, but I wanted to gain experience in a work environment. This was the first, I'll say, I can call it an office job. This was the first job that had office style.
Okay. Now you are on 4th week. How do you feel is the program going so far?
The program's going great. I spent the first week or two trying to interpret the code, and now that I've figured everything out, I'm content and confident about the rest of the program.
What are your career goals? How do you see the REU program at Jackson State University will contribute towards your career?
My main career goal for right now is to work at a software company and save up enough money through various means in order to start a business. The REU program helps to get the foot in the door because I'm able to gain experience, gain programming experience, have something to put on my resume, and that's basically it.
What you feel about the mentoring experience you have received so far, and do you want any changes in the way you are being mentored?
No changes. Everything's great. There's not too much. There's not too much or too little. It's just when I need help, when there's a problem, Dr. Meganathan is there to give me advice.
Okay. In a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being poor and 5 being excellent, how strong do you feel in the area of wireless ad hoc networks and sensor networks?
I'll say maybe a 2 or 3. I know more than the average Joe about ad hoc networks and sensor networks, but I don't have the broad knowledge to give me a rating of probably 4 or 5. Yeah.
What you consider are the plus points of the REU program, and what you consider is minus points, if any?
I'm basically, well, there are plenty of pluses. The main plus is that
What you consider are the plus points of this REU program, and what you consider as minus points, if any?
The biggest plus is the ability to be independent. There isn't like a big hawk watching over me while I work, and it's like a perfect balance with being able to perform work, and if there's help, then I'm able to get it. And that's it.
Okay. You have started to code for your research project. How do you compare the coding experience with the other programming projects you have done so far in your career?
This is the first time I've focused all of my efforts on coding. With schoolwork, I have to balance coding with coursework from other classes, and with with hobby projects, you have the only motivation is personal motivation. With this, it combines the personal motivation to get things done with the, I'll say with the requirement and the deadline ability of schoolwork. So I guess I'll say that this is the first office, it gives me experience as to how coding works in the real world.